Good evening to those near and far. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, the Great When. Our game is set in 1980s London. This is chapter 15. The date is January 3rd, 1981. Let's meet our vampires this evening. Alison.
Hello, I am Jayce Maxwell. I'll be playing Allistair Mosley.
Hello, I am Charlie Wise, and I'll be playing Bella Reuben.
And I'm Carrie Alison.
I understood none of that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I had it on mute.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
I'm Katarina Albrecht. I am playing Len Monroe.
Right. Last time... Well, our record keeper is out, but what can you guys remember of last game?
Last game, we had Ren come to Elysium and
Yes.
introduce herself to the Queen in a way so cringe-inducing to both Allistair and I. But she survived!
She survived.
And now she's like the thing right now.
Yeah, she's the new to-do.
I looked into that.
And you were scared of going to Elysium and meeting the prince.
It almost not work out for me. I had reason.
Oh, and there was some suspicion over Dennis. He's by the prince's side. And we didn't know what he's doing.
Popping in and out.
And we were going to determine what to do because we have a lot of missions by Daniel's inspection of the bee.
Daniel's inspection of the bee.
Yes, and let's see. Allie seeded a lot more rumors at Elysium.
Yep.
Friendly rumors, actually.
Can you remind me what those rumors were?
That the Nosferatu were beneficial to the prince, and
Nosferatu were cool beans.
And what was the other one? Oh, the Sabbat being.
Oh, in the
yes,
city.
Yeah, because when he released that Sabbat information into Elysium, they started making hunting parties.
Yeah.
And tried to recruit Ren into a hunting party.
Yeah. Which didn't work. As I recall.
Yeah, I took a card and thought.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then we went to bed.
And then you all went to bed. All right. Everyone burns a point of blood to wake up. And tell me what you are doing in your morning rituals, in your waking up time.
Allistair takes care of his regular morning rituals and then does his few clients, whoever is available,
Right on.
and of course replenishes any blood spent waking up because because the kiss actually makes them come back more.
Yes.
It's a really sweet cycle he's got going on here.
It is.
He gets paid to eat them, and they like it,
And
so
they
they keep
like
coming back.
It's a benefit.
It's kinky.
Da-da-da-da-da. Yay!
Bella's just like going to hang out in her apartment with the cat and with Daria if she's there.
Oh, okay. Daria is there, and she will make conversation if conversation is made with her.
Do I know who Daria is?
Daria is Bella's roommate. Mortal roommate, mind you.
Oh, well then.
And as far as we know, ignorant of the masquerade, correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
Were you guys friends before you
she
got
knows
there?
nothing.
She is, yeah.
Which in V5 would be a great touchstone.
Mm-hmm.
So, what has been going on, Dars? Like lately? I don't keep up with the news.
I don't keep up with the news either. There have been murders. Like there's a serial killer on the loose.
Wait, like recently?
Like recently.
How recent? Like
As of today.
oh.
And they've been talking about it for a week or two.
Oh, shit. No, and no one knows anything.
Well, the thing that has this professor all up in arms is the idea that the body was, what's the word they used? Exsanguinated before they were chopped up. So,
Does that mean squeeze dry of blood?
Yes.
Wow. Well, that is horrific. And I am going to like be careful tonight.
I strongly recommend being careful. The upside is that there haven't been any women.
Only men.
Only men. So there's that benefit, but I would still be careful because that could change at any minute.
Yeah, I'll keep my guard up. I'll keep my guard up. I will. I'll see you later.
Do you need a bodyguard or anything? Like you have some band members that are pretty beefy.
Yeah, extremely beefy.
Flashback to Bella jumping on a Sabat and pounding his face into the pavement.
Jumping back to when someone broke my fucking door.
Yeah.
But that was a friend.
and Allie also came to my apartment one night to dress up for Marlo's party.
Yeah, the dress up for Marlo's party.
On his best behavior.
Yeah.
But maybe I could borrow the car just in case.
I have nowhere to go tonight. I'm just going to stay in and watch horror movies. So if you here's the keys. Please come back in one piece. Please don't wreck the car.
I won't.
Okay, thank
See you
you.
later. And
See
I'm
you
gonna
later.
I'm gonna give the cat a couple of screeches.
Don't let the cat out when you. What's their best thing ever?
And I'm going to drive to the Bloody Mermaid going, ah!
Dennis is on his shit again.
Ah.
Just my thought.
Ren, what are you doing this morning? You have woken up in
At
a
the
luxurious. You are in this glorious, luxurious bedroom with gilded gold everything
Ooh.
and silk sheets with like a mix of like fuzzy blankets, and it's a lovely texture awesome thing, so you're not slipping all over the place. It's wonderful.
Nice.
And there is a tray that is rested next to your bed, to the bed that you were sleeping in anyway, which is a canopy bed, by the way.
Ooh.
There's a silver tray with a glass of red in it.
Nice. I appreciate some breakfast in bed in the morning. Especially.
Yeah, so you have breakfast in bed.
Yes. Dude, I should have thought of some questions. I don't really have any. I'm still waking up. Literally.
That is okay. We are all waking up. I get it.
The
Except for
best
Allistair.
part of
Allistair.
waking up is old egg in your cup.
That's your favorite blend, Al.
All right.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I guess at the moment I'm just still waking up, and I plan to take a very long time getting ready. And I guess I don't know what he's doing. What are your plans for the night, day?
He is currently not in the room.
Oh, I'm alone. Well, that's cool. I then proceed to snoop.
Oh, excellent. All right. Well,
We taught her right.
that would mean take your dice and perception dots plus your investigation dots.
I promise, I'll get better at this.
No, take your time.
Talents, physical, social, mental.
It's a knowledge, I think.
It's. I found it,
Okay.
but I also realized that I'm quite because I'm a genius. Okay, I have 2 perception points, and what's the other part of this?
Investigation.
Thank you. Well, I have 2.
All right. Well, difficulty 6 because
That makes total sense.
so the difficulty means that you have to roll a 6 or higher.
Okay, so then I do the -M.
The slash
2.
/M space 2 space 6.
Dun. Will I get lucky? 1 success!
Nice.
You find a thing.
I find a thing.
It's like a video game.
Is there a blue print on it?
There's like a blue outline and a little
a clue.
Clue.
We are going to snooze because it's really fun.
You find a list of names.
Oh, who is it? Who's on the list? I don't have a smartphone. crap. This is going to make things more complicated.
Not a
Did I bring a
1981.
purse with me? Am I a person who carries around a pencil and paper?
I don't think you are a person who carries around a pencil and
I think
paper.
I am
You
either.
probably have a purse with like lipstick in it, and maybe a knife.
Possibly a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I frantically searched the desk drawer for a pen.
The desk drawer totally has a pen.
Hooray! And I have an old envelope that I've shoved into my purse because that is something I would do.
Okay.
I think. A receipt? A bill? I don't know. I have some sort of scratch.
Whatever kind of paper you can find in your. You know what? Roll your investigation again, just on the off chance that you can't find shit.
That's fair. This is hilarious. So 2-6.
2-6.
All right. Failure.
Failure.
I find no paper.
Find no paper.
All right. Well, let's see. He obviously has left me a very nice robe to wear, so my thigh is free, and I then proceed to write down all the names on the thigh.
On your thigh. Okay.
That seems like the place. Maybe my calf. I don't know, but I think
Not your calf, but your thigh.
Yeah,
because your dress doesn't cover your calf.
that would make sense. Cool. do I know who's on the name list, or do I skim it?
No,
or do
no,
I just
so far, skimming the list, you do not see any names that you recognize.
All right, then. And then I make everything look pretty and try to put the pin back where I found it, so it looks like I have not been snooping.
Okay.
And then I guess I get my stuff and head out and leave a really cutesy note. Last night was wonderful. You're amazing. See you later, XOXO. And I don't know.
And you leave?
Yeah, with a calling card. I don't know. I'm going to leave a calling card. Then I leave.
All right.
I guess I don't know how. I have money, right? If I do, I hail a cab and I take myself to wherever these jokers are.
I don't know. Do you have resources?
Is that on my listy little list?
It would be in your backgrounds.
Yes, it is.
So that is yes, you have resources?
Well, I have 2 resources. So.
Okay, that is wonderful. You have enough money to totally
hail a cab
and go to the Bloody Mermaid.
Woo!
Once everyone converges at the Bloody
Allistair
Mermaid,
has not made his way there yet.
Allistair has not made his way there yet, but Ren and Bella do.
Allistair must make a couple stops.
I drag Bella into the women's bathroom and proceed to show her my thigh.
Oh,
look, I found these names. You know any of them? And also, do you have a pen and paper? We need to write these down before I rub them off. My thighs are thunderous.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You know where to find pen and paper at the Bloody Mermaid. You've seen Kaz do it.
A lot. Kaz has a lot of that shit.
So you go to Kaz's room and you find a sleepy Kaz, who is a corpse at the moment, and Daniel, who is packing up his stuff.
So, bro,
Oh, hey. I'm glad I caught you.
Yeah. Hey, the bee.
The bee. I have all the things. So, let's. I don't want to wake Kaz up. I don't know if sound is going to do that, but I don't know how deep a sleeper they are.
She can sleep like a log, like a corpse.
Like a corpse.
Like dead.
So, I could use a cigarette, and I think smoking in here would just hotbox it. So, let's go outside.
Okay. skeleton.
What the fuck are you doing?
Climbing.
Cat doing cat things?
Cat doing cat things. Climbing the curtain, apparently.
Hmm.
But he's too heavy to do so.
So I think I'm gonna bring him with Ren.
Okay.
So Ren, I'm gonna write the names later. Daniel, what happened with the bee?
Okay. Should she should know too? Is that
Yeah, she's with us. She's with us.
Do you happen to have a pen and paper? Is it very
yeah.
great?
He pulls out a notebook,
Great.
tears out a
And then
paper, uses the notebook as a hard surface for you, and
I proceed to write down all the names.
So she just whips out her thigh in front of Daniel.
This is important. Look, I could lose these at any moment. I don't need sweat messing this up for us.
which is funny because you don't sweat.
Oh, well then. Then I'm not as worried, I guess.
You're not as worried.
But I need to rub this off. It looks very unseemly. I'm quite proud of myself, you guys. Wrote down list. Thank you. Return me.
Like the dead, even. Oh. Yeah.
So Daniel,
the bee.
the bee.
Okay, so one, it is a common honeybee. The stinger was not intact, which means it's half of its guts were out. So there wasn't a lot to analyze, but there was just enough. There was vampire vitae in the bee's stomach. So I'm wondering, it's a Gould hive? Trying to figure out whose blood it is, but it's no one we have on file. It's particularly thick and black, so I'm guessing elder or less likely a Methuselah. I've got an Auspex expert on it, but they've got a lot on their plate with all the murders.
Question: I'm gonna take out the bag of dark blood that I've had with me since episode 2.
Oh my god.
Like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad
Where'd you get that?
That's gross.
I got it from a dude at the hospital.
That's one place I don't really hang out. That's great. Can I borrow some of that?
You can like keep it if you want.
Thanks.
Like for analysis and shit.
Because you're a Auspex lady, aren't you, Ren?
Excuse me.
You're like psychic and stuff.
Yes, I am. Yes. Yes, I'm glad you noticed. What do you need?
I was kind of wondering if you could take a sip of this and tell me who it's from.
Okay. Well, all right, fine. You owe me some really good blood after this.
Well, this is really good blood. So.
Oh, it is? I thought it was gross. You said it was a dark bag. Those were good vintages.
It is good. It is good blood. I've been told, and
okay. Well, I take a tiny finger and taste it. Okay, that's bad. Do I need more?
So what do you have? Do you have your disciplines on hand?
Yes, I think. Is it? Yes, I do. I've got presence and celerity.
You don't have Auspex?
And I do. I have Auspex at 4.
Right. I mean, do you have a breakdown of your disciplines in the sense that I need to know what you need to do in order to use your power?
Oh. And where will we have listed them?
It would be in the book.
That would be in the book.
It's the thing I needed to download.
Looking for the book and looking in the book at hand.
Auspex starts on 142.
Yep.
That's why I needed to download.
Yeah.
So I think it's an Auspex 3 thing to...
The spirit's touch. When someone handles an object of any length of time, he leaves a psychic impression on the item. The vampire with this level of aspects can read these sensations, blah, 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 aka visions from the object that can tell you who owned it.
Right, which is... that's basically what we're using.
The player rolls perception plus empathy. The difficulty is determined by the age of the impression and the mental and spiritual strength of the person or event that left them.
Oh, shit. Okay. If that is the case, then... What plus empathy?
Sorry, what?
What plus empathy?
Perception plus empathy.
Perception.
So I got 4 total.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 4 space 10.
Okay.
So...
I've botched it. -1.
Okay, so in a botch, the character is overwhelmed by psychic impressions for the next 30 minutes and unable to act.
Okay.
You are unable to act. And I will message you what it is that you are seeing.
Ren's going on a trip.
Ren went on a trip. Also, this is the blood that... This is the tastiest blood that you've ever had. It invigorates you.
Okay.
And
So, what, then I try to, I feel like in this fugue state, I would try to, take the blood and run with it, stick it in my prayers, you know what, this is mine now. Thank you, Mom. I am really drugged out. This is amazing. This is the best thing ever. I will be taking the rest of this. Thank you. Or do you need it?
Oh, this is hilarious because of what Allie's doing.
Oh my god, okay, yep.
well, Ren currently can't act, so
It sits there.
I basically zen out at this point. Or I'm running around. I don't know which one it is, but I feel like it.
Currently you are stunned. In fact, roll willpower because because Toreador flaw.
There are a lot of nuns here.
Yeah.
There are a lot of nuns. Why are there so many nuns? Why are you in black? Well, I
This is my clothes. This is my clothes. What the hell?
It is evident that she is not all home.
I can see that.
There are definitely a lot of nuns. I don't want the biscuits. Don't want them. Not the paddles.
All right.
What am I rolling?
You are rolling. You botched.
Yeah, so
Willpower, you
you
said.
told me I needed to do a willpower thing. You think?
Yeah,
I've
willpower.
got 4 willpowers.
So what's
Yeah, roll
difficulty?
willpower, difficulty 7.
Failure.
You are stunned beyond stunned. You are
Probably out for the rest of the game on it.
not the rest of the game, but
Only
the rest
30
of the
minutes.
scene. The rest of the scene for sure.
Long enough for Allie to get there.
Long enough for Allie to get there.
I don't want to eat the lobster.
Hey, I'm gonna try to
Coat her, pat her back, and
just she's having a bad trip.
I didn't realize that
There's
caused
so much
it.
blood. There's so much blood and I can't drink it. Ah!
So Allie,
Lots of blood.
when he woke up, realized that he was going to see Daniel and remembered that there was that blood thing. His side trip was actually to go buy 2 bags of the premium blood
Okay.
from the vendor.
All
So
right.
he stopped at the hospital to buy those. And he also stopped at the 24-hour convenience store that he's been stopping at to get Cat cigarettes. And they know him already. They know him now.
So the downside to going to the hospital to get the blood is that he has closed up shop. There is a shutter thing that is down over the window.
Well, shoot.
So Daniel is you might have seen on the news, coming from Daniel, you might have seen from the news that there have been some murders.
This is coming from Daniel.
This is coming from Daniel.
Yeah, I've heard. His name's so fucking delighted. You can tell, right? You can tell.
People are afraid to use the underground, and the rumor mill is calling it the slaughterhouse. And they're accusing the Nosferatu. I can't speak for some of our meatheads, but I'm personally not much of a fighter. We don't need to be hunted by both kindred and kind. That's right. I was worried. I didn't want Kaz hurt.
Listen. I have some sneaking suspicion of who might be doing this. A very sneaking suspicion of who might be doing this. So we are gonna try to solve this for you and the Nosferatu.
So thankfully someone started a rumor that there's the news of the Nosferatu helping out the prince has been spreading, which doesn't look great for our image either. But it's better than, at least the kindred seem to think that that are staunchly Camarilla are looking at us in a better light.
Staunchy Camarillas. But hey, you helped us out. We're gonna help you guys out because you're awesome, and you're also like you're awesome.
Thank you.
So, when Allistair hears about this, he's going to flip his shit.
And Allistair shows up.
Finally.
Hey, where the fuck were you?
Well, I went to get some.
Are you a nun? Don't stop with the knives.
She's having a trip. Wait.
Lovely. No, I stopped to try and get some more of that special blood.
Oh yeah, the Candyman is like flipping his shit. Since somebody apparently has been dropping the bodies off at the hospital.
Hi, that's even worse.
Wait, bodies?
Yeah. Guess what, Allie? There have been murders again. Dismembered, exsanguinated before dismemberment. Only men. Guess. Wild guess, asshole.
Let me just narrow it down a little more. Were the men attractive?
Oh, I don't know.
And were they young?
Again, I don't know.
Can I like roll? Can I like roll to like maybe a flashback? I did not ask Daria this.
You did not ask Daria, but
Maybe like caught something on the radio.
in the
Yeah.
car. Let me roll a thing and decide whether or not that's a thing. Dice rolling. That is totally a thing. It basically states that the most recent was like 21.
Most recent was 21. Okay, random guess.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with you there.
Yeah.
And
the Nosferatu have been getting a bit of blame, and we're gonna help. We're gonna help them out because we know who it is, and we are pissed.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
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 Sage, we're gonna flip your shit.
Sage is asleep.
Oh.
Kaz is asleep. Excuse me.
So, what you thinking?
I'm thinking this night is super awesome so far. Candyman's closed down, so I couldn't get some blood to bring to Daniel here, so he could look into that.
Well, Bella gave me
Yeah.
a little bit
Thank
of it.
fuck. Thank fuck. One bit of good news.
Holding on to shit?
Is it that vial that Ren's playing with in
Yes.
the corner?
Well, I took it back from her, but she is like off in La La Land. So,
What did that to her?
She was trying to use an Aspect's ability and backfired, and this is what happens when that
There's lots and lots of blood and nuns. Lots of nuns. Don't come at me with that. Don't. Yeah.
she's overwhelmed, basically.
she is overwhelmed. And she is making a scene.
I'm gonna pull her like where there are not a lot of people. She doesn't attract attention to us.
Are you a nun? Stop touching me if you're a nun. I don't like the nuns.
She has
Apparently, she has a nun complex.
yeah. Oh my god. So, whatever ability Ren used, I have just acquired it. So, I have Aspects level 3. So maybe, I could get something.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, at least
I don't have it, so I can't.
I roll perception, empathy. What was the difficulty you gave?
10.
10?
Difficulty 10.
And my Auspex is super weak. I don't even have that ability.
So perception, empathy. I have lots of dots for like both.
You should give me that back. I want more.
You are stunned.
Oh, I'm
madam.
still tired. Okay, fine.
Oh, fuck.
I want more blood.
Please, at least just like give me nothing. Don't stun me. Oh my fucking god!
Are you stunned too?
Botch.
No.
Oh,
The
God.
irises get huge, and willpower.
Yep. Willpower.
Allie's going to, when he sees the irises go, he's going to yoink that vial
Yep.
Okay.
No.
and pocket it.
No more blood.
Just to make sure
Difficulty.
it's out of their view.
Difficulty.
7.
1 success.
Okay, so you get flashes of this thing. Hold on.
I'm
Wait,
just.
are we out in the Bloody Mermaid? Like, or
Actually, you are out front because he
I-
wanted to be outside.
Oh yeah. Everyone.
people
passing
are
in
seeing
front of
these
us.
two sample from this vial and flip out.
People are probably just thinking that we're getting LSD.
Yeah, exactly. They think it's some powerful shit.
I'm currently trying to, like, I don't know, lick things. What's going on?
So you just.
It's great. The blood isn't staying. I want more. Come back.
Lol. Where did the blood go? Where did the blood go?
Fuck. I'm just gonna like hit the wall and like slide a bit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me send you the vision. Have I ever messaged you? Jeez.
You have only a bit.
So Allie turns to Daniel and just palms the vial to him.
Yeah.
Thanks. Like I said, I've got an Auspex guy, but he's got a full plate, so I don't know how long it's going to take.
Whatever you can find out would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you and I both know that that's not human blood.
That's not human blood.
Nuns.
Both are muttering about nuns. I don't know what that means. Maybe
Nuns! So many nuns.
maybe the blood belongs to a nun.
It is possible.
A
kindred nun, an old ancient kindred nun,
yeah, maybe.
or priest. I mean, considering the flashbacks, it could be a priest. And seeing the nuns.
Templar. Nuns. It's like trying to say something that's like she's still so stunned. It's like
Yes. Completely overwhelmed.
yeah.
So Ren and Bella are pretty much useless for the rest of the scene. Allistair is standing there with Daniel.
He really just wants to keep watch and make sure that nothing bad happens to these two that are tripping balls.
You handle Ren and I'll handle Bella, and maybe they should lay
There's
down.
a lot of blood and I can't drink it. Ow! There's a lot of blood I can't drink it.
Let's maybe veer them to the alley.
There's a lot of white and red crosses. I am going to die, but I'm not.
No, it's just Switzerland.
Lots of them. I don't know what this is. Why are there so much white and red?
And so Daniel follows you into the alley with Bella in tow.
And we'll just see if we can get them to sit on like crates or something.
Sits Bella down.
And I try and set Ren down if she'll cooperate.
If she will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead and both roll willpower.
Again?
Difficulty 8 this time.
Okay.
Two successes?
Okay, great. You're getting your wits about you again. You're starting to sober up.
Ow! Fuck!
Willpower, difficulty 8.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be careful when I'm doing that again.
That's
Fuck.
Do you really only have a 4 in willpower? Is that?
that's what I
It's-
Remember, it's /Ven-M.
Oh, that would be why I can't roll. I mean, the willpower thing we've checked off is on 4, but I don't know if I add anything else to it, but I don't think so.
Okay.
So, okay.
As a note, you can also
Oh my god.
you put
So
a
sorry.
space, my love.
So, okay.
2 success!
You are starting to sober up.
Okay. Okay. So, what I saw in the very small flashback that I could get, I saw a Templar murdering nuns. I don't know what that means. I fucking clue. Maybe that's why Ren was like talking so much about nuns.
So it had to do with nuns. And you mentioned
Murdering nuns! Murdering nuns! Murdering nuns!
Ren.
Murdering nuns, Al.
There are people around. You don't need to scream it.
Okay.
We can hear you.
I can hear me.
Specifically, a Templar murdering nuns. It's just flashes of
So a Templar.
yeah.
Which, technically don't exist.
Not anymore. Which means this is old. This is old blood.
It was delicious. It was.
I bet it was.
delicious. Do you have more?
No.
I know the guy who sells it.
I need more of this.
Do you have contact information?
Oh yes.
Yes, I have his card.
I will be taking
It is the Candyman.
That's creepy. I've seen that.
I do not know the Candyman.
Oh, I thought. Oh, it was you and not Daniel. Not you as Daniel when you said it.
Oh, yeah, I was... Damn, sorry.
I will pass the card to Daniel.
Oh, okay. Great.
And let's see, what does Allie have on him? I'm trying to think if he has anything to write on. Or maybe Daniel can write the information down. And that way Allie can
keep
give the card back. Yeah.
He writes it in his little notebook.
Handy dandy notebook.
Yeah.
So you said, why are the Nosferatu being blamed for the murders?
Because the murders are happening in the underground, and the kindred know that the Nosferatu lord over the underground. So it's happening on our turf.
Yeah, so they're doing. So he's targeting the underground. Excellent. Not excellent, but I'll just clue you in right now. Have you seen the new Hound?
Um,
Description, like,
Juliet's new Hound. It's got the looks like a computer salesman.
glasses, dark hair.
When you
Serial
were
killer looking.
when you were at Elysium with us,
yeah.
did you happen to get
well, I don't know who was new and who wasn't. I'm not eyeballs deep in the Camarilla.
Yeah. So he was.
And you know, eyeballs deep in a lot. Okay.
Up until a couple weeks ago, he was human, and he was a serial killer. The Camarilla sent us to take care of to figure out what was killing the gay men in the area, and let's just say it was him. We found all the body parts chopped up around his house, and we captured him, brought him to the cam, and now he's a hound for Juliet.
Well, I guess you keep
Why
your
didn't
enemies
we
closer.
That's this Joker. Why are we letting serial killers run around? Like, I thought we were the goodies here.
Because the Camarilla sucks. Like that, you know?
See, Ren, now you're understanding why we all shake our heads at what's going on, because it doesn't make sense. We don't understand why they would do this. It's it is the utmost of evil.
Gay Abby?
Well, I know a few people could come in a close second, but yes.
All right.
So yeah, the current state of, or this current trend of killings sound just like him.
That's perturbing.
So we're gonna final death this Joker, right?
We can't, because we are the first ones under suspicion if he gets final deathed, because we do not have permission to do that. He is a hound for the Camarilla, which means that he has to, in order for him to meet the final death, legally, we have to present evidence that he has been doing this.
So the chopped up body bits were not enough. So glad to know we're in a good system.
Yeah, it is an awesome system, isn't
The
it?
system fucking sucks.
So did I just get myself introduced to a Camarillo King yesterday? I'm very confused.
You got introduced to the one in charge of the Camarilla yesterday, yes.
Well, he seemed quite nice at the time.
Oh no, that was the prince was Queen Anne that you got introduced to.
I'm gonna
And
kick
they
a
were terrified.
can out of frustration because I'm pissed. Fuck.
You're doing what?
I'm kicking a can of trash. Like,
It makes a loud crushing noise.
Maybe we should go away from people, because we're still, we're in an alley.
You're in an
but
alley, but
no one can see us.
no one can see. Well, there's like homeless, and there's one person is like coming out the back of the mermaid and like throwing stuff away, going to the dumpster.
Yeah, we need to discuss this in a place that's even less public.
Well, I have a decently sized apartment I suppose you all can come back to.
Okay, well, let's. Now, is it Ren's apartment or the penthouse?
house that's barely even a place I'm invited. It's very new.
Okay.
You have no name. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Let's head to Ren's apartment.
Okay. I assume you're hopping into Bella's car?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just take hers.
Is Daniel coming with us or heading off with the blood?
He is going to head off with the blood.
You should really leave that with me. I think
That's a bad
Neil
idea.
need
Right.
some of that.
No.
But I want it.
I know.
I know.
It's
We know.
delicious. You guys should have tried it. You should have tried it, Allie.
No. I make it a very strong point to never, ever drink kindred blood.
Excuse me. Kindred what?
Yeah, that's the blood of our people.
Well, it's quite tasty.
Yes,
Why?
it is. It's the best blood around.
Well, that seems strange. But, okay.
That's subjective, but
Isn't like the blood of kindred supposed to like bond you or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, would Allie know this? Because I'm not sure the rules on it, as whether it needs to be like fresh from the host.
it doesn't need to be fresh from the host.
Does that mean I'm now bonded to some old thing?
Not with just a taste, probably.
Not with just a taste.
But
They're the best things in
I'm
Bristol.
pretty sure Orla drank a whole bag of it. Or not Orla. Sorry, Viola drank. Or was it Sylvia?
So it was.
Viola.
Viola okay?
If it's that potent and that old, then she might be blood bonded.
What does that actually mean? Does that mean she's like a twin or what?
More like
You're a slave
like-
to the person that whose blood you drank from.
a willing slave.
Yeah.
Like
Ah,
you want to serve them.
well, that doesn't sound creepy at all.
We can do that to humans
Oh, really?
if they drink our blood. Yes.
I was about to get to new maid.
Maybe I shouldn't have told her that. No, there's
I'm definitely overpaying for my current housekeeper that comes once a week.
Blood bonding is eventually controlling the mind of people that drink
yes.
for blood.
Oh.
Their emotions towards you. The more
Well,
they
this-
drink, the more they want. The more their thoughts will revolve around you,
Yep.
and that's
Well-
like fucked up slavery shit.
Or it could be seen as a beneficial contract. Do I have something you want?
It can work that way.
But most don't use it in that way.
Ghouls.
Anyway.
When a human is blood bonded, they're called a ghoul, and ghouls can get powers from the kindred that blood bonds them. So it can be a two-way street
Okay, so
If-
what is it? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
if it's agreed upon like ahead of time, and the human knows what they're getting into.
Can we ever really say a human knows what they're getting into? I know from experience I definitely can't. So are we at my apartment now, and what is this thing that you could not tell us, Al? What did you need?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
about that Al.
Hmm?
We were gonna have a chat.
Oh, this was just to talk about the events going on so that we're not, so that people who are, people or
People who are
not
people.
visible can, would not hear us.
I thought I was hoping you had some juicy ideas.
Because I don't trust people, I don't trust the outer world to not be spying.
And understand. That is understandable.
I suppose that's fair.
Wow, we got so sidetracked.
Yeah. Okay. So
So are we killing somebody? Are we laying low? We sent the blood up. Really, I think I should have tried it again. I have lots of perception. Just did not work that one time.
so
And we got the murdering Kevlar nuns.
Kevlar nuns.
Kevlar nuns?
Templar killing nuns.
Templar killing nuns.
That could be interpreted as nuns killing Templars.
I actually read it that way the first time, and I was like, oh, the nuns are murdering everybody.
No. No, a Templar is murdering a bunch of nuns.
So we have a Templar. So does that mean that was really old blood? I was there for that. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of times when we drink, like any blood, we get kind of visions of that person's life. And
So does that mean we just drank nun blood, or did we drink Templar blood? What have we been ingesting?
My educated guess would be what you just tested was someone who was a Templar long ago and has been kindred since.
So we're basically running after some sort of fool who has drank his blood or something?
Well, no, because this is blood that was bought from a vendor. So the vendor would be getting the blood from the Templar. It would be coming from that person's
So he's still alive?
body. He might be on tap, so to speak.
Ah, untapped.
Maybe teleported or staked and being drained of blood.
Which is something that can happen, which is messed up.
Well, really? The vintage, I mean.
Yeah, remember when we first met and I said don't trust anybody? This is why.
Ah, well, I just don't.
You trust me, Allie. So
You trust the people who can prove their trust to you.
Okay, so we have a Templar murdering nuns. We have a very delicious benefit.
That could have happened long in the past. That's a possibility.
and you said that the vendor was like closed, right?
Right.
But I thought you got this blood from a hospital.
That's where the vendor is.
Vendors.
Oh,
The vendor shop sets up shop at the hospital. There's a chance that this ancient kindred is bound up at the hospital somewhere. We don't know. It's yeah, fun times, isn't it?
is my life in danger? Is your life in danger? Are we dying?
Wait, what?
Or how endangered are we? Are we in danger? We need to worry about the serial killer.
Well, you two don't. Because
What do you mean you two don't?
That's true. I think you're kind of a
he's-
nice person.
well, no, because he's targeting males.
That is implying that Bella and Ren are not invested in protecting the young males of London.
No, they said, are they in danger?
I may not be in danger, but I worry.
Oh, no, I didn't say you didn't worry. I said,
worry about you, man.
well, thank you.
I'm quite fond of both of you. This is getting very, very tricky.
And I'm not going to let you go fight Dennis alone.
Oh, I definitely don't intend on fighting Dennis alone.
Good.
I'm saying as far as targets are concerned, I am the only one here that is one.
So do you need to stay here?
No, I fully plan on working with you guys. Just not going out alone, because that would be dumb. Especially since we don't know what his power set is now. Because it's not like last time when he was a human and we could just, mind fuck him.
And also like fucking fucking lie to him because he didn't know what we were at the time.
Yeah, and he knows both of our faces now.
Yeah.
In fact,
And
he knows both of our faces as the ones who caught him.
Yeah, and he knows Ren is the dumbass who released him. No offense, Ren.
On the other hand, he doesn't know
I
that
am
Ren is
a award. Well, I was up for an award-winning actress. Whatever.
He does not know that Ren has a connection to us because
We weren't there with
we
her.
we did not associate with her one bit at Elysium.
Yeah. That's
So you could be our ace in the hole, Ren.
No, I don't feel like final deathing it, but I don't want you to die. What do you want me to do exactly?
Oh, we haven't determined that yet.
We haven't determined. So the plan is not formed. Let's form that plan. Movie gang!
We have to figure out how we are going to, because we kind of need to get in with him.
In with him how?
Just someone in there talking to him, like maybe friends with him.
So does he like men or women? What are we looking at here?
Men.
Right.
He is. Yeah, that's
How young?
actually. He seemed willing to have Bella join us, but he was mostly interested.
Ow! How young? I need to know what to costume myself as.
Oh yeah.
12? I am an actress. I can dress the part of me. I know.
Actually,
I can't quite tell, but I have quite a good costuming skill. So what am I working with here?
I'm curious. What is your body type compared to us? Because it might be time to have
Dress you up like a boy.
share his clothing.
No, that was my thought. That's why.
Because Allie was turned. He looks like he's 19 and a very frail, effeminate 19.
Well then, it sounds like I can definitely change my appearance to appeal to him.
Then maybe we should head to where I live.
Mm-hmm.
You know what kind of haircut this guy likes? How young? 12? 15? 18?
Age-wise? So, I don't know how your sensibilities are, but he has not only murdered minors, but he has slept with them afterward.
Oh, lovely. Well, anyway. Okay, so 12? I can pull off a good 12.
I'd say maybe like a 14-ish. I think that was the youngest we found.
Mm-hmm.
The youngest body we found at his place.
And what do we want to get from him? What he's doing, or just how to kill him? Like, what are you looking for on this recon mission?
We need to catch him.
Yeah.
I have a thought, but it is dangerous.
What's the thought?
Yeah, what's the thought?
Remember the play we did when Kaz went after the hunters? Where I stayed near but not seen?
Uh-huh.
We could try that play again.
Mm-hmm. Or another idea that has just crossed my mind. You have your invisible ability,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep, that's what I was talking about.
So use that.
Yeah, you could just stalk him, leave me out of it, and I can come in later, or I could distract him. I can read his mind.
Well, there is a side problem with that. We don't know where he lives. We know where he used to live.
Where does he hang out? Even nobody's living anywhere.
The only times we've seen him since he was turned was at Elysium.
But
I guess it's back to Elysium we go. Unless you had a thought, fella.
the thing is that he appears and disappears from Elysium like a lot. So maybe we can catch him in Elysium and follow him. Keep an eye on him in Elysium and then follow him.
We could try that. It takes a lot of blood to keep invisible for like an entire evening, an entire night.
Well, do we have the resources to cover that, or do we need to plan a distraction and follow? But you need to have a way to pull me out.
Well, if we're going to do a follow thing... Oh, wait. Are you going to work as bait if we go to Elysium? Or are these two separate plans?
Oh, you might want to separate them.
Because if you are just the newbie, and just trying to make connections with him, then you wouldn't be in danger because you're not his type for,
I'll
killing
go suck
purposes.
out what I can with my old magic. Yeah. And you should, I don't know, do you need to be invisible right away? Maybe I could do a signal as when you need to become invisible, and then
I think that would be a good idea. What would you consider a good signal?
I'll order a real cocktail.
Then I have to be really close in order to hear.
Oh, well, then that won't work. I don't know. What were you thinking?
Just some sort of movement or something. Because...
like swatting a fly or something.
Where will you be hanging out? Cloakroom? Is there a cloakroom?
Elysium is a cemetery.
Oh, it's a cemetery? I thought it was also a nightclub. I didn't think it was a nightclub. Cemetery, great.
Open air cemetery.
It's because you handed your coat to someone to check at the entrance of the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just hang out in the coat check room and then
there is no coat check room.
There's no room.
There's no period.
You just assumed there was.
I'm bougie. What can I say? I thought the afterlife was going to be a lot more lit than this.
Yeah. I was never under that impression.
Hi.
Ren's like, I don't know. Last night was pretty lit. Mm.
That's true.
Yeah, well, last night you experienced probably the pinnacle of what Kindred Society can be like on a good night.
That was a good night.
For her, it was.
Mm.
The socializing, the hoity-toityness, the pomp and
It's really
circumstance.
all about the satin sheets and the fur, but that's just that.
But
Okay.
all of that is just a cover for the nasty, vicious underbelly It's just pretty clothing on top of a snake.
Well, if I have to have a snake, I'd like him gilded.
Kinky.
Mhm.
Okay. So you need some sort of move. What were you thinking, Al? Do you want me to stand on a gravestone and jump like a bird? I don't know. What, like, this sounds a little. What movement can you see, and we'll do that then.
Maybe like reach your hand up and just take it through your hair.
Okay, but I'll do my best. If you can't see me rearranging my hat, then I don't know what to tell you, but I'll do my best.
My eyes will be glued to you. And I also suggest that we maybe drop you off and then circle around and park so we're not seen coming in with you.
How far away is it?
Well, if we drop you off near the entrance, like it's a car that you hired,
Okay.
and then we leave and park and come back.
Okay. It sounds like there's a plan.
There is the plan! I grab a fun plan.
All right, so...
And also a piece of paper and pencil in case, because this time I will not be caught unprepared.
Well, you have a list of names.
Oh, yeah.
List of names.
Allie doesn't...
Al, do you know anybody on this list?
Oh, shiz.
Do I know anybody on the list?
You sure as shit do. Carlo's name is on this list.
Okay. Any other names?
None that you know, but Carlo is on there.
I just point to the name and say, that is my sire, and he is no longer alive. Well, no longer
With us.
unalive.
Yeah.
So he's been finally dead.
Yes, he has met his final death.
Can I look at the list of names as well?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be a town if you like. It's probably smart, actually.
I probably don't know any posh, like, high up Camarilla people, so I don't know.
They're the one that you know.
Yep. As expected.
And there are names like, Warren Worthington III Esquire. Like
Angel?
Waka.
Basically, I'm not part of that scene at all.
You are not part of that scene at all.
Well, here's the thing. Allie Carlo took Allie around through Elysium a lot in that 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So Allie would recognize, like, regulars to Elysium.
If they were regulars, but you don't know. You don't know
So
these names.
I don't know any of the names. Okay.
Unless you want to investigate and intelligence.
So while we're keeping an eye on Ren, we could investigate in Elysium, ask questions around.
Let's see. Intelligence 2, investigation 1. This is just a thought check, basically.
Difficulty 7.
Failure. Yeah.
Man.
Don't recognize him. It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
But I do want to copy down that list.
Okay.
Copy that.
Copy
I
that.
do think we should probably, in public, pretend not to know one another just for
Yes, that is the plan.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but my I don't know. Yes.
Are you going as yourself, or are you going in disguise, Ren?
I wasn't sure. I guess we're gonna go as myself this time, and I'm gonna see what I can pick up from clairvoyance, and then the next time we go, I'll dress up as a little boy with hopefully more intel.
Okay.
Plus, I need to find my good pinking shears so I can properly give myself a good boy's haircut.
Actually, that is something that we can do nightly.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I will do the whole thing. I'm not getting rid of this hair if it wasn't coming back.
I'm just like thinking, oh my god, do I have to like dress properly for the posh people like Gamarilla?
Yes, and then I throw you one of my dresses. I
Oh,
think this will fit.
Well,
Oh, by the
no.
way, let me do your makeup, and I start. You
To be-
clucked and coughed. I started teasing your hair.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my god, that changes the plan. If you're gonna get made up like that and look like a posh person, you have so much like makeup and extra stuff on right now, they wouldn't know who you are.
You look gorgeous. Wait a minute. Let me add no more here. Oh, more glitter. Yeah. Blue eyeliner, I think. I think we're definitely.
I hate this.
You look fantastic. Now let's see. Where's my jewelry? Yes, this is great. Okay, and then I have this jacket.
Oh my God.
Bella is just like
These
stunned while keeping dressed.
You know what we are? We're Charlie's Angels.
And then I change out of whatever I was
Charlie.
wearing the night before because I just feel like showing up the same thing is just gauche. So.
Oh my
Well,
god.
hell, if we're gonna, might as well make me up too. I can be a girl.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, Al. Maybe no, we should still come in separately. But yes, here, come over here. Let me dress you.
Like I hope that this is like clothes and like shit from like the posh people at Elysium that is not like overdone. That we
No,
say.
it's just right.
Just right. Okay. Still hate it. Still want to throw up.
It's like 1940s, 1950s style. So, part of you is like, hey, rockabilly. Huh. You could do without the makeup and the hair teasing, but you know the dress is kind of cool.
Well, Ren, do you have a wig for me?
Well, I have plenty of wigs, and I can also pretty good with some scissors. Let me see what I can do with your hair.
Well, my hair's pretty short, and we probably want to lengthen it.
All right. But you need to return this wig. It is my baby. Do not ruin it. I will hunt you down. And then what kind? Let's see. Here is a nice long blonde one, or you can wear this more cropped black one. You can't have red. I'm sorry, that's my signature color, and just no.
We'll be a blonde.
And then I have this lovely 1920s slinky dress that'll look good on your willowy skeletal figure. I don't know if I have shoes in your size, but you could probably get away with the boots as sort of a statement.
He just looks down and he's like, "Oh well, I need to fill out a bit."
Yes. Well, let me go get some of my fake boobs. I'll be back.
All right.
Allie's doing drag.
Allie's doing drag. In a weird way, so is Bella.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bella's doing class drag.
Class drag.
Yeah.
All right. I've used my mad makeup skills to make you all look gorgeous within an inch of your lives.
Everybody's gorgeous. There is a group of gorgeous women sitting in Ren's apartment. Apparently.
This is kind of awesome.
All right, and then like how do I get my blood again? Do I have some from the hospital? I don't know. I feel like I should give him some so he can put it in his purse. I hand him a very oversized, button badge. There. If you have to keep your strength up.
Oh, mine is fine. Oh, extra blood. I see what you're talking about. It's not a problem if I've, turn on the power and follow you somewhere. It's a problem if I'm trying to stay invisible like all freaking night.
Well, if
So-
you want to underplan this and have it run out on you, far be it from me.
Well, at this point, I don't think they are currently attempting to blend in with the bourgeois.
All right. Yeah, everybody's got a clutch.
And everybody's got a clutch. So you guys are heading towards Elysium.
Allie puts his ceremonial dagger into the purse. And he's just like, this is so convenient.
All right, I get out 2 blocks or 3 blocks in front of it just because I really don't want us to be caught. But occasionally, I'm sorry.
If they want to do it the same night, then yes. If they want to go ahead and wait until the next night, then no. Because they burn the blood to wake up anyway.
Mm-hmm. Kevlar nuns.
Kevlar nuns. Kevlar nuns.
Okay, just a story addition. Someone heard her say that in front of Elysium, Kevlar nuns, and that sparked their imagination. So they're about to start a band.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Just throwing that into the universe.
Just throwing that into the universe.
I do know. Hang on, sleepy by the way, right?
So you hop into Bella's car, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And you're dropping people off in turn, or the
I
three
get
of
out
you
3
showing
blocks
up at-
ahead so I can walk.
Yeah. I'm dropping Ren 3 blocks ahead. I can park the car and Allie and I can get.
And Allie's going to mention to Ren that we can introduce ourselves to her so that if we see Dennis, we can point him out.
Why don't you just give me a signal? I think we should keep our distance. This does not sound smart. I mean, my costuming skills are amazing, but come on. Based on the other night with the red lady, this could go very wrong, very quickly. People just started killing us.
But this is Elysium, and no violence is allowed at Elysium, and no violence ever happens at Elysium. Okay. So, I guess we're heading in.
Why don't you just, I don't know, take off the stole I gave you if you see him?
Okay.
You guys are hilarious.
Ask him for his number. How about that one?
Dominate your souls for Jesus.
I have a feeling that Dennis would, as good as your makeup skills are, I think he would see through it if I talked to him.
Okay, well, I don't know. You're friends with the bartender. Get him to give him a weird cup. I don't know.
No, I'll just take off the stole.
Okay.
And I'll hand my stole to Bella.
Wonderful.
You're what? What is this?
It's a stole. So it's like a furry thing that you put your hands in. And you put it around your neck and you put your hands in it. And it keeps you warm and makes you look fancy.
Okay. I was just confused because I don't know what that is.
No, it's okay. I should explain.
You have never seen a contraption like this. What is this medieval torture? What?
Yeah, basically, like, what is it? What am I supposed to do with this thing? Eat it?
It's
Do not
furry.
eat my soul. It was expensive. That is real rabbit.
Okay. Like this?
you pet it.
Well, I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah.
If I take it off and hand it to you, that's a signal to Ren that we see Dennis.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
So it's probably like 11 o'clock at this point.
Okay.
Which means the night is just beginning to swell. Drinks are flowing. The hounds are standing at the throne, even though court hasn't technically started yet. And Dennis is included in the number of hounds up there.
Well, if I check to see if Ren is looking at us,
I look over.
and I hand the stole to Bella,
And I start petting the stone.
and I am eyeing Dennis on stage. I'm not pointing.
On stage, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, how many little guard dogs are up there?
7. Let me double check.
Now, we told you he was like kind of nerdy with thick glasses.
And serial killer looking.
Serial killer looking.
Am I able to pick out which one he is from the lineup, or do I need more information?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people are standing at the top.
So I hold up fingers, like, subtly to see, like, how many, like, where he is. Right to left.
You can definitely like see
Right in.
that guy looks like a hacker.
Okay, great.
That guy looks like a
the hacker
computer.
guy.
He looks like a computer salesman. Like,
Okay. And he's part of the hounds. Oh, this makes things tricky. How far away do I need to be to, like, read his thoughts?
you should probably have eye contact.
And now we've got our eyes on you.
Great. So who else is he? Is there anybody, like, remotely attractive standing near him?
Oh yeah.
Male, female. Good.
Dennis is not, by your standards, very attractive. No.
Yeah, I didn't think he was.
He
Yeah.
wasn't attractive to Allie's standards, but Allie still did him.
Okay, so I guess I'm approaching, like, is the Queen Anne, is she at the throne too? Do she?
She's not there yet,
Okay.
but you suspect that she will be there soon.
Do I know if these hounds are like guarding, like, are they like soldier type?
They seem
Like-
as such.
So, like, the people who guard the Queen's Palace at Buckingham type? So, like, I could go, no, yeah.
You assume so.
Well, alright, I just approach it. I have a nice little drink of blood in my hand to make myself more normal.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm a maze bomb. Or not really. So why are you guys all standing up here and not having fun? What's going on? Are you guys getting some blood? I mean, I know.
We were just hanging out. We're waiting for court to start.
So does that mean you guys have to stay up here? Can you go get yourself a nice drink? Like, are you all stuck up
Oh,
here? Poor things.
I'm full up. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
You
So-
are talking to a woman.
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Okay. Are there all women up there? Or are they like men and women?
There are men and women.
Are they all beefy guard types, or are they all different?
No. Definitely not the one called Dennis. He is like spindly and
So are
very
you guys
normal
part
looking.
of the court? I mean, I'm sure you remember. I'm very new, trying to figure it out. Why just tell me about that?
Oh, what kind of questions do you have?
Well, you're just standing all up here. I didn't know if it was something special. Do we need to, like, I don't know.
Oh,
There's rules
again,
now.
we're just hanging. hanging out until court starts. Well, I'm willing to answer any questions you want to ask.
I guess that's kind of weird. God, it's just strange. I'm just very new here. So who is everybody in our little group?
Oh, so that over there is Dennis. I'm Ariadne. That's Myra, Niev, and Arlo.
Are any of these women in the group that tried to recruit me the other night?
No.
So as I make eye contact with everybody, as I make eye contact with Dennis, I'd like to see what I can call from his brain.
All right. What do you got to roll?
I don't know. I've got 4 in aspects, and then is that a
Well, right, but you need to look up aspects in the book and see in aspects level 4 what you need to roll. Is it still open?
And I think at this point we have just Ali and I may have split up, still keeping our eyes on Ren, but also like trying to do our own thing. I'm trying to find out, like, I'm gonna go grab a drink from the bar and just like try to be posh.
You try to be posh.
I hate it. And I'm just cursing myself mentally, like,
That's like just the pure disgust that you currently feel. Currently you are standing alone.
Good.
And Allie is just perching just a nice seat on a gravestone, just looking like she is just enjoying the night, but definitely never looking far enough away from Dennis to have him leave his sight.
So a very handsome, very tall, very burly man comes to you and says, "What's a pretty girl like you sitting all by yourself for? Are you into him? Do you know him?"
Into who?
The guy that you're staring at. That.
Oh no, Allie's not staring at him. He's looking all over the place, but never
Okay.
taking his gaze far enough that Dennis is outside of his.
All right.
So basically, when he only looks far enough that he can still see Dennis out of the corner of his eye.
Okay. Well, you have a very handsome, very tall, very burly man trying to hit on you.
Ellie is going to be like, he's going to go as deep as he can. He like, just enjoying the night.
Someone hasn't seen in the drag.
Hold on. That's not a deal breaker.
Nice.
Great. I love this guy already.
Excellent. Well, maybe I can get your number and your name, and we can talk at some other time.
Oh, sure. And he pulls a business card from his back pocket and hands it to you.
And what is it?
The business card?
The name.
The name is Sean, Sean. Sean Bardock.
With a C or a K or both?
Both.
And I am going to just heighten my senses a bit to check and see if he is alive or not.
Oh, he's not alive.
Okay. I guess I'll engage and just be like, I don't think I've seen you around here.
Oh, I've been a regular for a month or so, but I don't think I've seen you around either.
This is my first time trying drag.
Well, you clean up nice.
Oh, thank you. It's strange for me. I'm just getting the feel of it, which is, why I'm just sitting here kind of taking everything in.
Sure.
I'm just trying to see what it feels like.
Well, I guess I kind of helped in the what does it feel like department. I'm sorry. Should I back off? Should I?
And Allie looks him up and down, and he's like, "No, because I swing that way too."
Oh. Can I offer you a drink? Blah 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 blah.
How about just bless you. How about just have a seat next to me and we can chill and enjoy the night together.
Sounds wonderful. And he plops down on the ground next to the gravestone that you're sitting on and kind of acts like he's standing guard.
And Allie doesn't outwardly chuckle, but definitely inwardly chuckles.
Aw, you're so sweet. Sean's such a sweetie poo. All right, Ren.
Still trying to figure out the thing because the big part didn't download, so I only have half the book. Unless I go back into the chat thing and then get the full book, which only sometimes opens.
Can someone look up aspects for her?
I have it open.
I was going to say the PDF is going to take me like 20 minutes to get to that page.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's she doing?
Level 4, reading minds.
Telepathy. The player rolls intelligence plus subterfuge. Difficulty of the subject's current willpower points.
Okay. That would be a difficulty 4.
That's an easy one. The subject recognizes that the thoughts come from somewhere. That's for putting thoughts. I don't think Ren's doing that.
No, just reading.
To read minds, one success must be rolled for each item of information plus for each layer of thought. Pierced, deep secrets, or buried memories are harder to obtain than surface emotions or unspoken commons, requiring 5 or more successes to access.
Sure.
Don't know how you're gonna do the roll.
Right. So what did you say? Intelligent subterfuge?
Intelligence subterfuge. Yeah.
Okay.
So 3. We had that.
Difficulty 4.
You can spend a willpower, Ren.
Yeah, you can spend temporary willpower if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is botch insurance, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm at 3 plus I add my 4 willpower, just 1 of willpower. How does that work?
You add 1 willpower, 1 temporary willpower.
Okay.
Which you will get back when you sleep.
Cool. Yes.
It's more you roll 3 dice and then that willpower is like 1 success.
Oh, so
It's
it's just
like
I don't add that in. It's automatic success.
It's like an automatic success. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difficulty?
It's a difficulty 4.
Okay.
Or failure when it could be a botch.
Or
I see.
yeah.
Damn it.
Remember, it's / then M.
Yeah, I feel like a dork. Okay, moving on.
Let's go.
Success! 3 successes plus another success.
Oh, damn.
All right. He is an open book.
Nice. Okay, first of all, where is this jackal staying? And why is he working with these people? And what is his mission, I guess?
He apparently is staying in a trailer.
With anybody we know or anybody we should know?
He is apparently sleeping by himself
Oh, poor
or
guy.
living by himself.
He's living by
He
himself in a
takes-
trailer.
And you gather that he takes people to his place often.
Does he kill him? Do I know that?
You don't know that.
Okay.
He's also basically like attached to Juliet.
Ah. And Juliet is the woman I introduced myself to at first.
Juliet is the sheriff.
The sheriff.
Hmm.
Is that a human person or a vampire person?
Vampire person.
Okay. And it's a vampire sheriff or a human sheriff or a vampire being a human sheriff?
Vampire sheriff.
Okay. Okay. So that's actually a part of that. Okay.
And the hounds are like underlings to the sheriff.
Is he friends with anybody in the little group we're standing around with or any
Friends.
friends?
I mean, they're co-workers.
Gotcha. And do I get a sense of what the people want him to do? Like why they've kept him around instead of killing him?
You don't.
You don't have that either?
You don't get.
Do I get an exact address of his trailer?
No, but you get a really clear view as to where it is.
Do I have any sense of where it is, or like would I know that area?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I
you don't
can-
have an address per se,
But I can
but you know
find
what
it.
part of town to look.
Gotcha. Does he have his eye on anybody? Do I know that? Like, is he like got a target that he's
Not at the moment.
okay? And do I perceive any threat to myself or like anybody from him?
He is kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm. Do I get any sense
But
of like what?
but like out of his memories and stuff, like you don't. He's a bit of a creep.
He's just a creep, but he's not like thinking any sort of dastardly thoughts at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Okay. Excellent. So we now kind of know where he is, but we don't really know what he's doing. But he has brought a lot of. And are they younger or older? Do I get a sense of like?
You don't know the kind of people he's bringing back to his.
Yeah. Would I be able to? Do I get enough of a sense that I could probably recreate something that looks similar to the people he's bringing?
Sure.
And I know that he's like into that, right? Like I can tell the people he's bringing back, he's into.
Oh yeah, he's into them. Yeah.
Cool. So I've got a good sense of how to style myself if we want to get more intel, and I have a sense of where he lives.
So there are your 3 tidbits of information.
Woo!
All right. We are at 10 minutes till the top of the hour. I think now is a good time to do goods, bads, and uglies. Thank you all for joining us. I'll start with Allistair.
The goods, we worked really well together. This one.
Yeah.
It was a good flow. Yeah, and the bads were some very unfortunate rolls.
Very
my gosh.
unfortunate
Oh,
roll. But it made things interesting.
Yes, and it gave us a new band for our roster.
Kevlar nuts.
And the experience definitely has to go to Ren for this one.
Ren, you get an extra point of experience.
Yay, experience.
Because that was some stellar role playing, especially after reaching Elysium. It's like she's gonna fit into our group really well. Into Charlie's Angels. Poor unfortunate roles.
Indeed.
So good. I like that the plot was like we were moving forward and and I thought we were like did really well with what was going on. That Sage wasn't here with us.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying.
It was sad, but it happens. Like damn power outages.
How would Kaz look as a girly girl? Like I don't know.
I don't know. Probably would hate it as much as like Bella did. And XP, I'll give to Allie because he helped Ren and I during our trip.
And Ren.
I was gonna give experience points to Bella because she gave me my delicious blood trip.
What did you like about the game?
I felt we did like good teamwork, and it seemed like very balanced, and then we did clip along, which was good. Fun. I liked it.
Is there something you didn't like about the game?
I showed up late.
Oh, you didn't show up late. You showed up right on time.
Yeah, but now I've realized showing up on time is showing up late because everybody comes early, so now I know.
That is, you made me nervous, man.
I know, it was coming into the last minute. My thing wasn't loading with the computer. I was like, also, I had to shower beforehand. You know when you have night sweats? Anyway, it's kind of gross. Beside the point. I had a shower, and then I like get in the thing, and I was like, oh my god, no!
Yeah, Kaz can do girly girl, but would absolutely hate every moment of it.
Then make it to an
like Bella. Like
that was enjoyable, by the way.
So all of you gain 2 experience points for making progress on 2 storylines.
Woo! Oh, sorry, that's that. Woo.
And an extra point will go to Allistair for the subvertive action that you did with the blood with Daniel.
Oh, the palming it over to him.
When you didn't have to do that.
Well, it was his intention to get him some of that blood.
All right, cool.
You just roll a 3, so it's time. With some more lines for the poor unfortunate rolls.
Thank you all for joining us. We will be back next week. Cloak and Dagger. We will be back next week for chapter 16 of The Great Win, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.